Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, first things first, you might have noticed I had a shiny new intro vid there, and that is all thanks to my friend the editing guy. Check him out, he does very, very good work, as I'm sure you'll all have just seen. And speaking of very, very good work, here is my finished Bio-Titan, which certainly took long enough for me to get around to doing. It's a big old model, so it's just on the living room floor at the moment rather than my desk, in which it's going to be a little bit cramped, so excuse the shaky camera work as I'm moving everything around it. So, as I'm sure you can probably recall from my last video about this wee beastie, is that he is magnetised. So, if I want to, I can take it all to bits and transport it nice and easily. On his base, which he does, again, come off completely. Nice small base, so he's easy to move around when you've got armies and apocalypse games going on around him. A little bit of brass rod, which just goes into that hole by the spikes there. So let's put him back onto there. Stake him on nicely. And yeah, took a little bit of doing this one. I put a lot more effort into the paint job than I normally would. So what it is, the whole model was originally undercoated in Warlock Purple, then I layered on a 1-to-1 mix of Warlock Purple and Bleach Bone, which you can see just in here in the sort of recess for the shoulder for the arm there. Then a layer of very light Bleach Bone, then a heavier layer of Bleach Bone, and then a 1-to-1 mix of Bleach Bone and Skull White. So each layer nice and thin, so some of the layer below shows through and a little bit further back from the edge, so it gets a nice blend through. It looked a bit light, so then what Brian, Templar's Crusader, once suggested was a very light wash of Griffin Sapir over the top, which has just added a bit of shading to everything in there. You can see some bits where it's pooled, but otherwise it's worked pretty well. So I'm pretty chuffed with this one. And then you've got the carapace, of course, which is done in the pretty much the same way as all the others. So it's feathered from black back through Leech Purple, back through Warlock Purple with that Fortress Grey trim on the edges, and then a gloss varnish which gives it a lovely shiny finish like a beetle carapace. And in a similar way to the Doom of Malantai, I've red tipped the vents to show them off as a bigger, nastier creature, which again I am pretty chuffed with. I really do like him. The thing is, I liked him so much, I got so much done, and then when I ran out of my sort of enthusiasm for painting the nids, I kind of stopped because I didn't really want to do a half-assed job. Then I came back in with the legs, similar sort of thing again. You can see the magnet embedded in there. Big old magnet, those ones. A little bit of flesh in there. Obviously the shiny carapace, the legs, done in exactly the same way as the body with that little bit of glaze to give it a little bit of shading. All the way down to the foot claws there. All the way round. Again, on the front sort of carapace leg, the front legs, that shading through there, layering, leaving a little bit of purple in recesses, washing it down, and then the carapace down to the foot claw, and the weapon arms. Now these I'm particularly happy with. I don't know if you can really see it too well with some of the way that the the shadings come off there, but I really am massively chuffed with those. I wasn't quite sure originally how I was going to do the weapon arms, but I really am quite happy with what I've managed to do there. So the flesh on the arms done in exactly the same way, and then we've got hawk turquoise with a little bit of bleach bone to sort of fade it in as though it's growing out of the arms. Warlock purple left on the piping. The hawk turquoise was washed over with Thraka green. Some little bits picked out there with Land and Dark Sun. Mechrite red on the barrel with a blood red and blazing orange sort of feathering to the end, and then a little bit of Fortress grey, and the end is Land and Dark Sun washed over with Griffin Sapir. So I'll put him back onto there, and that is Tiny the Titan. So finally finished. While I'm waiting for my next project, for the NIDS anyway, I've got a barbed hydrojewel I can be working on, but come games day, the next planned purchase for these boys is a Harridan, which is their big super heavy flyer. There's a bit of dust on him there. Yeah, you can tell how long he's been sat on my corner like that. But yeah, big super heavy flyer to add to this guy, and then that's pretty much my Apocalypse army for NIDS built. I just had to get everything painted and up online. But, in between that, there's the Night Lords and the Renegades to work on. So thanks for subscribing, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll try and get some more uploaded, but the next couple of weeks are my final exams, so don't expect too much of me over the next few weeks. But yeah, thanks for watching again, guys. And again, the editing guy, check him out for the intro that he's done me there, and he does commission work, obviously. Have a word, see what he'll do here. Catch you in a bit, boys. Have fun, and yeah, stay safe. Bye.